Since the dawn of time, humans have gazed at the sky. Birds, with their effortless flight, have captivated our imagination. We longed to soar above the clouds, to experience the freedom of the birds. Myths and legends are filled with stories of flight. Icarus, with his wax wings, serves as a warning about the dangers of reaching too high. Despite the risks, the dream of flight never faded. For centuries, inventors and dreamers sketched out plans. They envisioned machines that could conquer the skies. Leonardo da Vinci, a true Renaissance man, filled notebooks with detailed drawings of flying machines. While his designs were ultimately flawed, they demonstrated a deep understanding of aerodynamics. Da Vinci's work, alongside countless others, fueled the pursuit of flight. It was a challenge that spanned generations, a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity. Each failed attempt, every flawed design, brought us closer to the ultimate goal: controlled, powered flight. The path towards achieving this dream was paved with both inspiration and frustration, yet the allure of the skies remained a powerful motivator. The desire to break free from Earth's gravitational pull, to experience the world from a new perspective, drove innovation forward. The 19th century saw a surge in scientific advancement. This era breathed new life into the dream of flight. Sir George Cayley, the father of aeronautics, made groundbreaking contributions. He identified the four forces crucial for flight: weight, lift, drag, and thrust. His designs, including a human-carrying glider, laid the groundwork for future pioneers. Otto Lilienthal, a German engineer, dedicated his life to understanding flight. He meticulously documented his glider experiments. Though his life was cut short by a gliding accident, his work advanced aviation. Lilienthal inspired the Wright brothers, who would change the world. In the heartland of America, Wilbur and Orville Wright were captivated by the idea of flight. Their journey began in their bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio. They possessed mechanical skill and a deep understanding of aerodynamics. Their approach was methodical, focusing on rigorous experimentation. This led them to develop a revolutionary three-axis control system. It gave the pilot unprecedented control over the aircraft. The stage was set for a pivotal moment in history at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. The quest for flight was not solely confined to the Wright brothers. Across the globe, other daring individuals were making their own attempts to conquer the skies. In England, Sir George Cayley, a baronet with a keen interest in science, devoted his life to understanding the principles of flight. Cayley's approach was methodical. He recognized the need for a scientific understanding of the forces at play. He identified lift, drag, thrust, and weight as the four fundamental forces governing flight. This realization was a significant breakthrough, laying the groundwork for future aviation pioneers. Cayley's experiments were not merely theoretical. He built and tested numerous gliders, incorporating his growing understanding of aerodynamics. One of his most notable creations was a large glider that reportedly carried his coachman across a valley. This event, though shrouded in some historical debate, demonstrated the potential of Cayley's designs. While Cayley's work primarily focused on gliders, he also investigated the possibility of powered flight. He envisioned an engine-powered aircraft, sketching out designs that incorporated concepts remarkably similar to those found in modern airplanes. His forward-thinking ideas, captured in meticulous notes and drawings, served as a valuable resource for future generations of aviation enthusiasts. Cayley's pioneering work earned him the title of Father of Aeronautics. His contributions went beyond individual inventions. He established a foundation of knowledge and a spirit of inquiry that inspired countless others to reach for the sky. His legacy continues to resonate in the soaring achievements of modern aviation. Across the Atlantic, another visionary was making significant contributions to the field of aviation. Otto Lilienthal, a German engineer captivated by the elegance of bird flight. Lilienthal dedicated himself to understanding the principles of gliding, believing that mastering this form of flight was crucial for achieving powered flight. Lilienthal's approach was marked by meticulous observation and meticulous record-keeping. He constructed a variety of gliders, each designed to test specific aerodynamic principles. He meticulously documented his flights, carefully analyzing the data to refine his understanding of lift, drag, and control. Unlike many of his contemporaries who focused on powered flight, Lilienthal believed that true mastery of the air required an intimate understanding of gliding. He argued that pilots needed to develop an intuitive feel for the forces at play in the air, learning to work with them rather than simply overpowering them with engines. Lilienthal's dedication to gliding led him to make over 2,000 successful flights. His designs, meticulously crafted and rigorously tested, pushed the boundaries of what was possible with gliders. He became known as the Glider King, inspiring a generation of aviators with his daring flights and detailed research. However, Lilienthal's pursuit of flight was not without its risks. In 1896, a tragic accident during a routine gliding test cut his life short. Despite this setback, Lilienthal's legacy lived on. His meticulous research, innovative designs, and unwavering belief in the power of gliding paved the way for the Wright brothers and other aviation pioneers to achieve what was once considered impossible. The late 19th century witnessed a convergence of scientific and engineering advancements. The invention of the internal combustion engine, a compact and powerful source of propulsion, breathed new life into the dream of powered flight. This technological breakthrough provided inventors with the missing piece of the puzzle, the ability to generate sufficient thrust to overcome gravity's pull. Simultaneously, advancements in material science provided lighter and stronger materials for constructing aircraft. Steel alloys and lightweight fabrics offered a combination of strength and flexibility, essential for building structures capable of withstanding the stresses of flight. The development of wind tunnels, a groundbreaking tool for studying aerodynamics, allowed researchers to observe and measure the forces acting on objects in a controlled environment. This innovation revolutionized the understanding of how air flowed over wings and other surfaces, providing crucial data for optimizing aircraft design. These scientific and technological advancements fueled a renewed wave of enthusiasm for aviation. The seemingly insurmountable barriers to flight were gradually being dismantled, replaced by a growing sense of possibility. The stage was set for a paradigm shift, a moment where the dream of human flight would transition from the realm of imagination to tangible reality. While the Wright brothers are rightly celebrated for their groundbreaking achievement, their success was not solely a product of their own ingenuity. It was built upon a foundation laid by countless predecessors, individuals who dared to dream of flight and dedicated their lives to transforming that dream into a reality. The Wright brothers meticulously studied the work of aviation pioneers like Cayley and Lilienthal. They devoured books, articles, and technical drawings, absorbing knowledge from both successes and failures. They recognized the importance of understanding the principles of aerodynamics, the science of how objects move through the air. They understood that control was paramount. Birds didn't simply flap their wings. They maneuvered with incredible precision, adjusting their wing shape and angle to control their movements. This realization led them to develop a revolutionary system for controlling their aircraft three-axis control. This system, which allowed for control over pitch, roll, and yaw, was a significant departure from previous designs. It gave the pilot unprecedented control over the aircraft, enabling them to maintain stability and maneuver with accuracy. The brothers believed that mastering control was crucial before even attempting powered flight. The Wright brothers' journey towards achieving powered flight was marked by tireless experimentation and unwavering determination. They recognized that success wouldn't come easy and that they would need to overcome numerous challenges along the way. Their initial experiments focused on kites and gliders. They built a series of increasingly sophisticated gliders, meticulously testing each design on the windswept dunes of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. These early tests allowed them to refine their understanding of aerodynamics and control, gathering valuable data that would inform their later designs. The brothers understood that achieving sustained flight would require more than just aerodynamic lift. They needed a reliable source of propulsion. They initially experimented with various engine designs before settling on a lightweight internal combustion engine. This engine, a testament to their mechanical ingenuity, provided the necessary thrust to propel their aircraft into the air. As their work progressed, the Wright brothers faced skepticism and even ridicule from some quarters. Many dismissed their efforts as futile, believing that heavier-than-air flight was an impossible dream. However, the brothers remained undeterred, their belief in their vision unwavering. They had glimpsed the potential of flight, and they were determined to share it with the world. The stage was set for a pivotal moment in history, a moment that would unfold on a cold December morning in 1903, a moment that would forever alter humanity's relationship with the sky. The sandy shores of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, became the Wright brothers' outdoor laboratory. This remote location offered strong winds and forgiving terrain, ideal for testing their evolving flying machines. The brothers, fueled by a potent mix of scientific curiosity and unwavering determination, meticulously documented their experiments, constantly analyzing data and refining their designs. Their early gliders served as stepping stones, each iteration incorporating lessons learned from previous flights. They meticulously adjusted wingspans, dihedral angles, and control surfaces, painstakingly searching for the optimal configuration that would unlock the secrets of sustained flight. Their work at Kitty Hawk was not a solitary pursuit. The brothers actively engaged with the local community, enlisting the help of residents who were intrigued by these peculiar men and their flying contraptions. These collaborations provided not only extra manpower but also valuable insights from those who lived and worked in this wind-swept environment. The Wright brothers understood that progress wouldn't be linear. Setbacks were inevitable, and failures, rather than deterrents, became opportunities for learning. Each crash landing, each unforeseen gust of wind provided valuable data that they incorporated into their next design. Their persistence, fueled by an unwavering belief in their vision, propelled them forward, ever closer to their ultimate goal. The Wright brothers' partnership was a testament to the power of shared passion and complementary skills. Wilbur, the elder brother, possessed a methodical and analytical mind. He approached their work with a quiet intensity, carefully considering each design decision and meticulously documenting their progress. His thoughtful nature provided a grounding force for Orville's more impulsive spirit. Orville, on the other hand, was known for his mechanical aptitude and his willingness to take risks. He reveled in the hands-on aspects of their work, tirelessly tinkering with engines and experimenting with new materials. His enthusiasm and boundless energy provided a constant source of motivation. Their contrasting personalities, rather than creating friction, fostered a dynamic synergy. They challenged each other's assumptions, debated solutions, and celebrated each small victory together. Their shared passion for flight created an unbreakable bond, a unity of purpose that allowed them to overcome countless obstacles. Their collaborative spirit extended beyond their immediate partnership. They actively corresponded with other aviation enthusiasts around the world, sharing their findings and engaging in spirited debates about the future of flight. They recognized that progress required an open exchange of ideas, a willingness to learn from both successes and failures. Section 3. Mastering the elements. The Wright brothers recognized that control was paramount to achieving sustained flight. Birds didn't simply flap their wings, they maneuvered with incredible precision, adjusting their wing shape and angle to maintain stability and change direction. Inspired by this natural mastery of flight, the brothers focused on developing a system that would give the pilot similar control over their aircraft. Their breakthrough came in the form of three-axis control. This innovative system allowed the pilot to control the aircraft's movement along three axes: pitch, roll, and yaw. This level of control was unprecedented, enabling the pilot to maintain stability in the air and maneuver with accuracy. To achieve three-axis control, the Wright brothers developed a system of interconnected control surfaces. They incorporated a movable rudder for yaw control, wing warping for roll control and a forward elevator for pitch control. These surfaces, manipulated by the pilot through a series of levers and pulleys, allowed for subtle adjustments to the aircraft's orientation, mimicking the nuanced movements of birds in flight. Mastering three-axis control proved to be a significant challenge. It required a delicate balance between pilot input and the aerodynamic forces acting on the aircraft. Countless hours of testing and refining their control system on their gliders prepared them for the complexities of powered flight. Section 4. Innovation takes flight. The Wright brothers' relentless pursuit of powered flight led them to design and build their own lightweight, powerful engine. Their engine, a testament to their ingenuity, became a critical component of their successful flight. Section 5. The Eve of Revolution. As the year 1903 drew to a close, the Wright brothers were on the cusp of a monumental achievement. Their latest creation, the Flyer, embodied their collective knowledge and unwavering belief. The stage was set for a pivotal moment in history, a moment that would forever alter humanity's relationship with the sky. December 17th, 1903, dawned cold and blustery at Kitty Hawk. Despite the challenging conditions, Wilbur and Orville were determined to make their attempt. They had chosen this desolate stretch of North Carolina coastline for its consistent winds and forgiving terrain. The gravity of the moment hung heavy in the air, a palpable tension mixed with the anticipation of a long-awaited dream nearing fruition. With the Flyer positioned on its makeshift launch track, the brothers made a fateful decision. They would toss a coin to determine who would pilot the first attempt. Fate favored Orville. Orville took his position at the controls and the engine roared to life. The Flyer surged forward, lifted into the air, and soared above the dunes as if it had always belonged in the sky. The flight, lasting a mere 12 seconds and covering just 120 feet, might seem insignificant by today's standards, but in those few moments, the Wright brothers achieved sustained, controlled flight in a heavier-than-air machine. Orville emerged from the aircraft, his eyes shining with the realization of a dream fulfilled. The news of their achievement spread quickly, carried on the wings of telegrams and newspaper headlines. The Wright brothers' historic first flight was witnessed by a small group of individuals. John T. Daniels, a Coast Guardsman, captured the first flight with a simple camera. Several members of the Kill Devil Hills life-saving crew also witnessed the event, their initial skepticism giving way to astonishment. The Wright brothers' achievement at Kitty Hawk transcended mere invention. It represented a pivotal moment in human history, igniting a spark of imagination worldwide. Despite their groundbreaking achievement, the Wright brothers remained remarkably grounded. Their legacy continues to inspire generations to reach for the sky and embrace the transformative power of innovation. The news from Kitty Hawk gradually seeped into the global consciousness. The dream of flight had taken a tangible form, its wings now etched against the backdrop of reality. Newspaper headlines shifted their tone, proclaiming the Wright brothers' achievement as a triumph of human ingenuity. The race to commercialize flight had begun, fueled by the promise of immense profits and the allure of shaping a new industry. Section 2, A Flurry of Advancements. The Wright brothers' success ignited a frenzy of innovation in aviation. The years following their first flight witnessed a rapid evolution in aircraft design, with biplanes emerging as the dominant configuration. These advancements laid the foundation for the remarkable progress in aviation that would unfold in the decades to come. At Section 3, flight takes to the battlefield. The outbreak of World War I in 1914 cast a long shadow over Europe, introducing a new theatre of conflict: the skies. Airplanes quickly proved their worth as weapons of war, with bombers and dogfights becoming defining features. The demands of war spurred rapid innovation, pushing the boundaries of what was considered possible. Section 4, shrinking the world. The roar of aircraft engines became a familiar sound in the post-war world. Commercial aviation gained traction, making air travel accessible to a wider audience. The advent of jet engines further reduced travel times, transforming air travel into a commonplace mode of transportation. The invention of the airplane ushered in an era of unprecedented change. It reshaped industries, redefined warfare, and fundamentally altered our perception of time and distance. The airplane, a symbol of human aspiration, has left an indelible mark on the world, inspiring generations to reach for the stars. The invention of the airplane stands as a testament to human curiosity and ingenuity. From the Wright brothers' experiments at Kitty Hawk to the triumphs of early aviation, the airplane has connected people and cultures, shrinking the globe. It provided a new perspective, allowing us to view our planet from above, to appreciate its beauty and our interconnectedness. The airplane has reshaped industries and altered our perception of time and distance. It has facilitated cultural exchange, bringing people closer together. The story of flight is far from over. Just as the Wright brothers' Flyer paved the way for the sleek jetliners and supersonic aircraft that grace our skies today, the quest for innovation continues, driven by a relentless pursuit of efficiency, speed, and sustainability. The future of flight holds the promise of even more remarkable advancements, technologies that will further blur the lines between science fiction and reality. Hypersonic aircraft, capable of traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, hold the potential to revolutionize long-distance travel, shrinking journey times from hours to minutes. Imagine boarding an aircraft in New York and arriving in Tokyo in time for lunch, or traveling from London to Sydney in less time than it takes to watch a movie. Electric aircraft, powered by clean, renewable energy sources, promise to usher in a new era of sustainable aviation, reducing the industry's carbon footprint and reliance on fossil fuels. Imagine a world where the skies are filled with silently gliding aircraft, their contrails replaced by the gentle whisper of the wind. The convergence of aviation and artificial intelligence is poised to revolutionize air travel as we know it. Autonomous aircraft, guided by sophisticated AI systems, hold the potential to enhance safety, optimize flight paths, and reduce human error. Imagine a future where air travel is as effortless as hailing a ride-sharing service, where autonomous aircraft ferry passengers to their destinations with unparalleled precision and efficiency. The dream of flight, once confined to birds and dreamers, is now ingrained in our world. The Wright brothers' audacity to defy gravity inspires us to reach new heights. We explore not just the skies, but space beyond. Technologies for flight have paved the way for space exploration. Human space travel, once fiction, is now reality. We set our sights on Mars and beyond. Who knows what wonders await us beyond the horizon?